Hi everyone. Today I will speak about the alter ego. Well, I think this topic is very important because the alter ego practically will affect your future and your present. And that's practically the alter ego is the person that you want to be in the future. And that, for example, uh, we can say that in this moment you are introvert. So you want to be the person extrovert, no? But you have the experience that, oh no, I am not able to start a conversation or to start an interesting conversation with other person that I want to speak, no? So you have this mindset that is a cheat practically. Well, do you want to be an extrovert person, no? So do you have to think that you are this person, you are this person that you want to be. Obviously is in the first is not credible, no. Like all the same, but you have to consider the mind or the brain don't know what is true and lie, so you have the power of like your brain, you have the power of lie your own brain. So in that case, you can lie your brain, for example, that oh no, in my oh yes, in my life I always extrovert with a person. Always I started a conversation with different person or new persons, and I don't feel guilt, or I am not a guilty person, or I am not introvert. I am extrovert person. I like to socialize. I love to socialize. I love to meet a new people. I love to meet a girls. I love to meet a man's interesting man's, and that I share my new hobbies, my new the hobby that I like really. So I think that is very necessary. So the first point that I want to speak is you can be the person that you want. And it's obvious that you can be now. And how I said before, and you can like your own brain about that you want now, because the brain the brain is not conscious about the light and truth. So you can take this advantage, start to like your own brain, no? And that's obviously it's a tricky process, no? Because obviously when you started the first word that you say in your brain or in the mirror, say you, oh, I am an extrovert person. Obviously you don't take this credence, no? You have to take time, for example, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, and you have to be conscious and be constant about this mindset, not this thing. But I can send you that always work, always work, always work. Obviously, apart of that, you have to this. For example, what I can say you, this habit, no? For example, if you want a extrovert person, and if you want to be an extrovert person, you have to take the decision to start a conversation with new persons and say hello in the street. Start start with keep a conversation with strangers in your classmates, and that's or start a new friendship, and that's or sincerely start a interesting conversation with persons that you want to speak. No, and for example, you have a friend, but obviously you don't perform or you don't deep in this French, so you can start interesting more about the other person. I start with personal question, no, if about the life the other person, and you can practically see be a extrovert person, no? And that's because I think the extrovert person is no just no is start a new conversation with different person, and that in my case I think the extrovert person is a person that uh, can be built a deep relation with any person that he want, and that is my definition for me. Obviously, is by the hand, with start a new conversation. But apart of that, is can you profound if you can build a deep friendship with other person, and that. The other point that I want to speak is that you can be you can you can have a multiple personalities. I think it's very true because you can have multiple personalities. Now I refer to you, for example, eh, in a way of your speak or with your mouth. Don't mean that you will be or you will speak in the same form or the same way with your girlfriend, with a girl or with your friends. No, obviously you can have a multiple personalities. It depends of the environment. It depends of the environment or the social cycle. For example, in your work or when you have improved yourself, obviously you can take a personality. Or for example, oh no, oh when I work with my in my work or when I improve in myself, I have the person be disciplined, be constant, and be patient, and that and start and don't concentrate and don't stop to talk about shit and that's but with your friend, with your family, or with your girlfriend, or different situation that you can be that person that is be spontaneous, no? Be more funny, be more speak about shit and that. In other case, you have a different social cycle, for example, that you want to improve your body, your your ability, for example, or your skills of speak, or the game with a girls, your martial, or in that case you have to obviously you can be more pintoresco, no more funny, with other persons. Obviously a little joke and that, but you have to speak about the topic of the person or the one that you and the other person saying with saying the topic of about the you and your friends is interesting, and that's I think it's my case. In my case, I have a different conversation, a different personality when I speak with a different person. No? For example, with my companions of the work, or with my, for example, or of of my friends of university that is more or more focused on study. I don't I don't will speak about the same way of the person that, for example, in my university, but they focus on girls, on the parties, and that's obviously I will be the same person with jokes and funny, but the topic is very different. Another point that I want to speak is a fucking lie when the society says you. Do you have yourself? Obviously, I am very angry in this point because it's a complete lie. It's a fucking lie. Particularly, I am don't agree. I am disagree with a society that say that you can have the person that you are. No, 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 no. Particularly because the person that you are in this moment is practically because is the definition in all the case. I don't say in all the case. I say in a majority of case, practically is because the society or the family define your personality. No, and I do not agree in that case. I am agree that you have to be the person that you want to be. Obviously, it take a time, no? And take, for example, habits, no, habits, habits, change, be conscious, be disciplined about that, no? But practically, if you wash your brain with different thinking, with different hobbies, with different activities that you really want, practically you will be the person that you really do want, and that don't think in other society or in a society that says you that be yourself and that is completely shit. Just think or just think in the screens with other persons when you think is advantage, no, for sure. But is disadvantage and is a cheat. So start your own things. Really improve yourself, and that's really. I will tell you a personal experience. I remember when I was 16, 15 years old. I really my thinking is about well about my family, no, about my family say the family think about me and my friends think about me. But after of my that one girl and break my heart, uh, I started to watch the match. Well, I started to to build my alter ego little, 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 little. In that moment, I didn't know about the alter ego, but I started to build little, 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 little. For the moment. And yes, and then after that in 2023, 2024, I started to build my alter ego. I started to think that no, I don't the same person. I don't the person that my family think about me, no, or my friends or the school think of me, no. I am the person that I want to be. That I am in this moment. So fucking think, fucking that. I am I am Eduardo. I will do that. I want to be. I want that. I wanna do. So I started with that. In this moment, I am very, really, very satisfied with me. Obviously, I have to improve in other details, no? But my alter ego is practically. But in this moment, I have to say thank you, no? My alter ego because my alter ego is uh, it bring to me the praise that I am in this moment. Well, thank you very much.